Alright, CSS battle time. I need to speed run this, so what we're gonna do is... Ooh, I wonder... So the background, the big background, is just white, and that's what the default is. So what I'm wondering is, can we take advantage of that and not have to write that background or write that into a box shadow? Hi, baby. Normally don't do this while the kids are awake, so now they're wondering what I'm doing. All right, so I just want to style the body, but if I just style the body, I think the background's going to cascade up to the HTML element anyways. So I think what I will do is we will go, let's do this. Let's do the star. No, let's try that. Let's see what I can do here. Margin, not margin. Keep my thoughts together. Background, and we're gonna do the lightest purple because we can do box shadows for the smaller ones up. Let's margin, right, if we do this, we don't see anything. I wonder, okay, let's try this. Let's put a small border on this. Solid, right? Now let's margin, and let's see, yeah, see, so we're just styling the HTML element, and the background is expanding out of it onto the canvas element like I thought it would. So I could do a box shadow. Let's see. So I could give that the background. I could make just a big box shadow like I did before. Oh, you know what we can do? Ha, David Codalesa. His solution the other day with the similar box shadow, he had the idea that was great. So what we're going to do is we are going to give it a height. Let's do 100 pixels. Follow me here. We're going to give it a width of 200 pixels, right? Something like that. We are going to then give it a border radius. Let's not worry about the border radius. Let's actually show you what I'm thinking of doing. So box, shadow. And what we're going to do is, let's go 20 pixels by 20 pixels. There. Okay. So you see what's happening is we shifted a box shadow down and to the right. But because our HTML unit element has a height and a width, even though the background's expanding out, all we see is that box shadow. So what I can do is, if I size it the right way, I can't give it a background. What if we do... We get two box shadows for the body and the HTML. I'm trying to think of where I could put the HTML element so it doesn't cover a box shadow like we have it right now. I think I could push it out the bottom of the screen. So let's say we're gonna do height. We're gonna go negative, and we're gonna do something like -50, right? Something big. Put that to 0. And let's see what happens when we margin this down a lot. So margin, we're gonna do 200 and 0. All right, we'll have to center it, but so we can. Let's say 250, 280, yeah. So we can put it all the way down to the bottom so that it's not like an issue. It doesn't matter if it's 300 or 280. Let's actually do as little as possible so that we maybe don't have to get into 3 digits with this. Okay, so then we can just do this color. We're gonna have to do a color for each one, and we will have to do like 150, yeah. See, and then what we'll do is we'll get this, right? This is gonna be 100, something like that. And 30. Let's see, let's get it in the right spot. So 120, there we go. height is going to be 110, and it's only going to be, let's move this up. Yeah, there we go. And width is going to be, so you see what's happening now is we have the element all the way off the screen, and we're doing a box shadow overflowing out of it, and we're just coloring the box shadow, so we're not putting any background on it so that everything's white. That is my idea here. Left and right, let's move this to 60, and let's get our border radius set. And our consecutive box shadows should stack underneath, and we can put a radius on it to make them smaller. 10. Let's try 11Q. Let's see if that works. Save a few pixels here. And let's change this to Q. And move it up. 28, 27. Perfect. Okay. We can change. I don't think I need pixels on this at all. Okay, so we can leave that alone. Good. All right, let's write another box shadow. We're going to be -150 Q, and we're going to be 0. Oh, when it's a 0, you can back them up to each other. And then we are going to make this our next purple. Do that. Did I actually get it? Let's look at our diff. Oh, it needs to go up even higher. 170. Hey, that looks pretty doggone good. Let's put in a 0, and then our blur, which is going to be like 20Q. Nope, negative. -21. Once we get this, oh, our border radius is disappearing. Do we need to zoom would work? No, that changes the border radius too. Border radius disappeared. Well, that just, that chaps my khakis, let me tell you. So box shadow's not gonna work. Okay. Oh man, that means I need to do 3 elements, because if the border radius isn't going to happen at this, with just, changing it by that, because we've shrunk it more than the border radius, so it just disappears completely. Alright, I gotta do this quickly. I can't get too fancy now. My idea did not work. Man, and it had such, I was so hopeful. Alright, let's get rid of this. This is what we're doing now. We're doing it the hard way. Background. But what we can do, background. This is going to get our darkest purple now. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to margin down, right? And then we're going to select our body, and it's going to get a different background, and that should, should actually help us with our cascading event. Yep. It did not help. And margin 150. Okay. Oh, this is too much. What are we not seeing? Star, star, border radius, margin, background, background. I have 2 different backgrounds. This one's not showing. Well, you know what you do when you can't see where things are. Border. Okay. So there's 50 by 60. That's got to be our HTML element. We should have a border on our body too. There it is. There's our body. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. That's why I wasn't seeing it. And our background is cascading out still. It's cascading out of our HTML element. What if we do and? Still does. Okay. Still does. All right. I could do a box shadow. It's a lot. All right. But take the margin off of this one. We don't need a border. Let's get rid of that. Let's just set this guy up, and it's going to be the dark purple now. I'm just falling further and further from what I was hoping to do. All right, 60, 70. And the sides are going to be 90, 100. And honestly, I don't mind if it's that tall. You know, like, I don't need to write a bottom one to bring it up to where I think the square would be. These other two are going to cover it. So that's all the body's going to be. We're going to put in 2 P tags. I think going up bigger... No, I think the border radius would disappear anyways. And then let's go P. We're going to say background. We will variabilize this in a moment. We need the next lightest one, right? Because they're stacking on top. Margin. Do I need a position fixed for this? I possibly do. Probably do. 20 and negative 20. Let's see, it's not showing up, is it? I have the right color. And it's not showing. Why is it not showing? Shouldn't be off the screen. Not with this. I'm overwriting the margin. It's got the border radius. Selecting both P tags. Is it because it's both P tags? Okay. Well, fine. I'm just done fighting it. Well, it's already taken too long. 50 by 200. There it is. Okay. Oh, was it because I didn't give it height? I didn't give it height, guys. I didn't give it... There they are. Okay. Oh, it's locked in at the top. Yeah, position fixed. Doing position fixed. Just because it's going to have collapse. The margin collapse where it's stuck to the top of the body. And you have to put padding on the body anyways. And it's just... I just don't want to fight it. Nope. 50 is enough. 120. Looks decent. Let's move it down. Oh, I did need negative 20. Who knew? And 40. Excellent. Tighten those up. And then plus P. Same deal. Background. We're doing the lightest one this time. And you see what we're doing. It's just brute force. It just blah. Blah. It's not fun. Margin is going to be 40. Negative 20. Padding is going to be 50. Probably more than that. And 140. There we go. And then you're going to be negative 40. There we go. 80. And 60. 50. 40. 55. Okay. Let's see if that works, and then we will clean this up. There's a couple things we can do that'll help significantly. Something went wrong, please submit again. We don't have internet. How fun is that? Oh well, I'll post it later. But it also means I can't check it. Alright, this is what phone hotspots are for. I don't know why we don't have internet. But I want to check it. I gotta check it. There we are. 320, but I don't know what the percentage is, but I'm over 600, so I know it's 100%. So that's interesting. What am I doing? Okay, here we are. Var dash dash B for background. I do like to make those somewhat sensible, and then Control D, D, backspace D. There we go. There we go. Freudian slip. Let's see, margin 1, 2, 3. I think I need more before variabilizing it makes sense, and padding, same thing. So let's just leave it be. That was good. No, scroll up on the screen, scroll down on that. Let's clean up minify. This is so brute force and inelegant. I'm sad. I really thought I was going to do something fun, especially after seeing how David did the one earlier. Like, I thought that was so clever. It was so cool. And I thought it would work again here, but that border radius issue with box shadows, I keep forgetting about it. Let's see. We're at 185. I mean, that's respectable. Good enough. All right, thanks. Bye.